Bite my tongue? Never. See, what they don't know is they're tuning in to DBYC podcast, and I'm just discovering the world around me.
Kaisha, I love you.
I feel like God is telling you to keep going.
You quit on yourself, you really down bad.
Tune in Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
We back. Okay, everybody. It's been a while since 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I got my bestie here today.
Kaiser.
Once again, how you doing?
I'm good, girly. How are you?
I'm nervous.
Me too. It's been a minute.
It has. Because what y'all really saw 2 weeks ago was really something that was shot in September. That wasn't, it wasn't perfect, but y'all got the content, so you need to go back, watch the submission versus dominance episode. I had beautiful insight from her.
Ooh.
And my other friend, Clarence, he was in there too. Y'all go follow them. I'm going to drop their tags down below, all that good stuff. But today, we definitely talking about how to become your own person and unlearning the things that you learned growing up, what you were groomed to be, So that's what we finna get into.
For sure.
Ooh.
Let's get it.
Dang, that's crazy. So, the first thing I just want to know is you done got your,
It's okay. Come on, girly.
you done got your own place, you doing your thing, you working.
Mm-hmm.
How did you fall into that space?
It's crazy. It's like, as soon as I graduated high school, so I didn't know anything about bills or anything like that, but something in me, a few months before I graduated, it was just it has to be more than just working, and I knew I didn't want to go to college, because school wasn't really for me either, so
Yeah.
if I just knew it was more, so I was like, fuck it, let me just go to the military, and I didn't know nothing, y'all, I didn't know nothing, I ain't look up no videos on YouTube, I just went straight into, so in high school, I did, MCJ, ROTC.
Yeah.
So, Marine Corps, ROTC or whatever. And I wanted to go to Marine Corps. But they didn't take me because of my tattoos. So, I ended up going to the Navy or whatever. But I didn't know nothing about any branch. I just wanted to go there because I knew the Marine Corps. So, And then I ended up going to the Navy. And then once I went to the Navy, that's when I learned everything in there. Just how to be, how to cook and how to do laundry and stuff. Because my mom, she didn't really, teach us that stuff in high school. She wanted to do it for us. She didn't want us to mess up none of her shit, you feel me? So, understandable. Me learning how everything is now in my house and stuff, I wouldn't want my stuff messed up or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I learned a lot in the military.
What did you do while you were in the military?
I was a mechanic. Crazy. I didn't know what a wrench was, y'all. Nothing. Nothing.
But that's understandable.
I didn't know nothing. I just like to challenge myself sometimes.
Was it hard though?
No. I caught on pretty fast. But I catch on to stuff fast. So.
Okay. So, you went to the Navy in, I'm tripping.
2017?
Yeah.
Wait, when we graduated.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, dang. It's 2023 weekend.
Already?
Oh.
Right.
And even just thinking about that, I graduated college 2 years ago, and even, staying at home sometimes can be, a challenge, especially when you're trying to find yourself and, become a person that you want to, actually be for real.
Yeah.
Because you're not just by yourself. At my house, we got 4 other people, so house of 5.
Right.
It's anything you do and everything you do is going to affect the next person, going to affect how they look at you, how other people look at y'all as a unit and everything, and it's
right.
When am I supposed to grow up type thing, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
So it's even just hearing you straight out of high school, just going on your own, I couldn't even imagine doing it.
It was kind of crazy. We graduated that Friday. That Sunday, my father wanted to have a graduation party for me. But that Monday, I had my bags packed, y'all. I already told my mom, I was like, I'm moving to Kentucky. I'm finna stop smoking, drinking. And I went up there. I got a gym membership, and I was working out, and I was just working. Cut my phone off. I don't know. It was just something in me was just it has to be more to life. So I just moved to Kentucky with my auntie and uncle, and I was just up there. And we graduated with May. And I went to the military October of 2017.
So the I'm about to say, how was the transition like? Just even moving from state to state, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't nothing to me. Like,
really?
It's very, I don't know, it's crazy. Nothing really gets to me like that. Like, once I know, like, I want to do it, like, I want to do it. Like, ain't nothing can hold me back.
And I feel it. I feel that.
But it was just real peaceful. Like, it wasn't forced. I don't know. Like, at the time being, like, me looking back, it was just all, like, flowing. Like, I had my stuff packed, like, 2 months before we graduated. Like, I just knew.
Oh, you knew. Yeah.
Like, that Monday, I went to, I went to Baltimore for a week, like, vacation. And then I went to Kentucky. And I was living there until October. And then I went to boot camp.
Right. Oh, man.
But, yeah, it was pretty dope, girl. I learned everything and stuff, like, while I was in the military. And
what was one of the biggest things, like, one of the biggest things you had to learn, like, as far as your independence in that whole thing?
How to shut the fuck up. Oh, like, for real. Because, like, I still have the same mindset of, like, I still stand 10 toes on how I feel, but I just know how to go about it now. It's like all the discipline, like respect type of thing. Because it's still, like, yeah, it's your world, we live in it, but it's still other people in your motherfucking world, too, that you need to respect. And it'll just make your life easier for your world. And everything will just flow. It's just so many different levels of respect that goes with it that I had to learn. Like, discipline plays a lot with that, with, like, respect. You'll be surprised. Because just like how you were saying, your household, it's a lot of y'all in there, so everything affects each other. Same thing with, like, timing. Say if, like, you got a 2-way driveway and all y'all got to go to work. If y'all don't know how to communicate, like, who's going to work early in the morning, you're going to be mad as fuck when I come wake you up. Because you knew what had to work, right? So it's just like respect and caring about each other, thinking about each other, to care enough, to love them, to all that stuff up together. Yeah. So that's where I learned all that from. Like,
when I went to college, I chose somewhere like my hometown.
Okay.
What's wrong with me?
Speaking on that.
But I chose somewhere that was kind of familiar. It was like, you know, small town type thing. I didn't want to be in the city, and I didn't want to be like in the freaking country. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, I ain't got no cell service. I ain't want to be like that. But it was like, even the transition to coming back home, like, permanently, it was different. Because as far as college go, I get up and go where I want to. If I want to stay here and don't want to say anything, I don't. I won't. Yeah. I don't have to. Because I only had to look out for me. Right. But it's like, a lot of things, even when you becoming your own person, it's like, and you got to incorporate other people, it's like, oh, I have to let X, Y, and Z know where I'm gonna be at, because if I don't, they're gonna be looking for me. I live there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a balance that I'm trying to learn to where it's like people not getting in your business per se, is they looking out for you, and it's a difference, because like you got people who's like just trying to be nosy and just trying to, because I had some of y'all be trying to do that, and I don't like that, because
a lot of people in this world,
girl. And I don't know, it's just, it does get hard when I'm like trying to date sometimes, because it's like, I know they have like a more of a different expectation than I do for myself. Like, they care about me, so of course, you know, I want the best for you type thing. And I get that wholeheartedly, I really do. But it's like, sometimes it's like, you don't know me.
Right. So how you know what's best for me?
And that's the crazy part, because it's like these people raised you and they watched you grow up and everything, and it's like, we have different faces for different people. Right. So I might be your daughter, I might be your sister, but out there in the world, I'm Taisha. You feel
Possession is not love either, y'all. None of that.
And you know, because I don't want to sound like that. Like, my family, they just care about me. Especially since I'm the only girl. Yeah, so let's, before y'all get crazy.
Right. Stay with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people just gotta like learn the discipline that goes with it to show that they just care, and it's not like in a negative way. Just thinking about how other people will see you and take into interpretation of how you want your life and how you want people to treat you and view you as a whole. Because it's gonna happen. People are gonna judge you. So you might as well just think about others. And they'll help you figure out how you want your life.
Even to your friends. Because it's like, it gets to be that time where they don't know you either. And like, yeah, you might go to them for advice sometime or all the time. And it's not something you would necessarily see yourself doing. Like, y'all, if you're in a relationship, don't take advice from single people. Don't do it. Right. if somebody's not in your walk of life, it's really hard for them to understand where you're coming from.
Right.
So it's like in your head, cause me, I'm a believer of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe like I'm you and everybody else at the same time, but I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? We everybody and nobody at the same time. I truly believe that, cause like even when me and you talk, how in the world is our lives
experiences so relatable?
Like I'm like, wow.
This shit crazy.
It is.
Literally.
Like even the friends, Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Your friends sometimes, like I said, they don't. It's not that they don't have the best intention for you, but it's that they haven't experienced enough. And then you know how sometimes you won't take their advice and the energy kind of shift.
Yes.
How do you deal with that? Especially like when it's one of your like closer friends or one of your good friends.
I mean, so if I tell you something and and I can feel like the energy going on, it's either I'm not gonna finish telling you like what I'm talking about, or I'm gonna know like next time to just not talk to you about certain things, because I feel like if anybody tell me anything, I'm gonna have that open area of like grace, of like understanding. Because nothing in this world surprised me anymore. Like, oh my God. Like, I done heard it, seen it all. Like, when I tell you I don't care, like, and I'm going to look past that. So, the fact that you really, like, change your energy, like, just listening to my story is just crazy to me. And I just most likely won't tell you next time.
And you know, it do get to that point, like, and it's crazy that you say that. Like, I know y'all probably thinking like, is it really that crazy? But it really is, because like I've been going through a few things myself, and I reach out to like some of my childhood friends, because I have different friends from different periods of my life. Right. So it's like, and it's so weird. Like I have a kindergarten best friend, one from 4th grade, one from 6th grade, and one from 9th grade. We still cool. Like we all cool, right? But everybody interprets things differently.
Right.
So it's like,
but how they view their life, and it's crazy. It's kind of
because you got some that's like wholeheartedly like that's how you should live your life, and you know that'll truly listen to you, and they're not gonna steer you wrong. It just be like a yes man type thing. Right. It's more so like, I'm in here for your best interest, so I'm gonna let you know if I think something is wrong or gonna harm you. Right. But some of them are like, tell me how to think. How should I feel about this situation?
Go about it like this. Like, no.
I can't tell you how to feel about my situation because I'm not in your shoes. Like, the way I feel about somebody, especially if I'm telling you something, I can't tell you how to feel about it. I can't make you feel like you like them more just because I love them or whatever, because like that's not your experience. You probably have heard some things that I've told you that, oh, this person has hurt me in this way and this way. Right. Me, I could probably get over it.
Right. Let it. You don't know how, what I can handle, what I'm looking for, all that.
And it gets wild, because then they like,
friendships
or
is
you
so tricky. Man. That's the topic. Friendships is very tricky. Like, I don't know. It's very tricky, that topic. I don't really have like too many friends. I got a lot of acquaintances that I can hit up. Like, you feel me? Locked in, connected. Every time we see each other, it's all love.
For sure. Some people can't do that.
But no, they can't. I found a lot of people in the military. Once I joined or whatever, then I found a lot of friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people can't do that. But back home, I've been kind of solo dolo. Because friends don't understand that. They'll literally fall off. And people like to bounce back and stuff too. Like, if they don't understand how to be on the same page as you right then and there, they'll just not want to talk to you, and they just think like time will be okay. They just want to come back and talk to you whenever they get back good. Like, it'd be too much for friends. I treat them just like how I treat relationships.
So, hold on, I see you cut them off. You breaking up with them?
I'm breaking up with them because I can't do it, and that's just that on that. Like, because it's not that hard to be loyal, and I understand you going through stuff. And if you're going through it, then I'll know if I care about you for one. And if you want to tell me that you can, if you can't, then I should love you enough to know, and be able to tell and give you your space, or go about it how I think you should go about it, or how I think you want to go about it. Because clearly you will tell me if you feel me, if you want me to be there for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's as simple as, like, even the communication factor of a friendship, like platonic, strictly platonic, is like, you could tell me, like, you don't have to even give me details. Right. You'd be like, I'm not feeling my best right now. Like, I'm going through it. Got you.
Literally.
And that's
that. And you can have all the space you want, and then it's okay for you to bounce back and do what you want to do. But no, I can't do it.
I had a few friend breakups that they hit because it was like the longevity and all the time and energy that we had put into it, and it's like it's sad when it's one thing that can just break it.
Yeah.
And it actually shows you how strong your friendship was, because it's like, yeah, like what Usher say, the bottles pop when everything's sweet. Like, you always there when everything is good, cool. And it is easy to be there for somebody when you always celebrating or you always going through happy times and stuff. But it's like, it's some trying times that really test you.
Right.
To be like, where do we stand? Because one prominent, like, this girl was like my ace boom coon chick, you feel me?
For sure.
And I guess it's the one and only time she had got a man, and he checked up on me, and she was not talking to me. Like, she was so tied up into him that she wasn't talking. That's neglectful to me. I don't like that.
Right.
Like, we friends. What you're doing is not gonna hurt you.
Right.
I'm not stealing no time from you and your mans, right? And he checked up on me, and I was like, that's so crazy. How your man's checking up on me and you not saying anything. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to hog your time or like be in your relationship, but you gotta understand, like, we have a relationship too.
Right.
And I don't want all your time. I just want a little bit.
Right.
Oh, we blew up. And we ain't talked since high school type stuff. And it hurt me because I reached out to her like maybe 3 times throughout the years. Mm-hmm. No response, nothing. So it's like, I still hope she's doing good, but it's we broke up. We had to just go separate ways. It's sad, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's sad.
Because we have been friends since like elementary school, so it's like you would think that we would be stronger than what we were, but a man came in and, you know, they didn't even end up together.
Right.
Like, I think she changed her sexuality, so she don't even like me no more.
You're stupid.
So like, we really just lost that for nothing. But have you ever had to either in your platonic or romantic relationships have to, like, you know, go back and like repatch things up or like get clarity or like you stupid.
So I'm gonna start with, let me see. I'm gonna start with platonic relationships. So my platonic relationships, I usually don't go back and patch them up. And I don't know, y'all. So I just want to go ahead and let people know, in case they don't know. I love everyone fully, but don't think I just be cutting people off just because. Like, I got loyalty for people 100%. And whenever I feel like they don't bring it up, and when I keep going on with my life, then I'm gonna keep going on. But platonic relationships, I don't really go back and like try to patch up because I feel like it's not that hard. Like, I don't understand. We don't talk all the time, so whenever we do talk, why can't we just figure it out? Like, and me, I'm like real big. I was gonna ask you that too before we got on this topic. Like, what do you want from like a friendship and stuff?
Oh, okay.
Cause me personally, like, I don't ask a lot from like my friends. Like I don't, for real. It's just whenever I hit you up or whenever you hit me up, then we just don't talk and have a good time. But I don't really personally ask for a lot. So usually we fall off from, I'm just speaking my experiences. For me personally, we fall off from the other person usually cross boundaries. Like, they just feel like, you know?
Yeah.
They usually cross boundaries, and that's just usually it. So usually when somebody crosses my boundaries, I gotta cut them off. But when it comes to relationships, I usually go spin the block sometimes, you know? And
I'm gonna just asterisk and say we.
Not we.
Yeah, we.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, well, for me personally, I feel like ain't nothing wrong with it because, for one, it's like my relationships ended. They don't end because mostly like people cheating. It don't usually be that. It's always a lack of understanding.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, it's a lack of understanding. So, and I understand that we like young in our 20s and stuff. So it's like I understand, but ain't nobody can play with me. So that's where the boundaries and that's where all that
Don't be scared to spin the block. I don't care.
No cap. Like,
Okay.
you never know. Because, like, we growing, learning. But don't spin the block on no bullshit.
Yeah, that's the big difference.
Don't.
You gotta know your worth. At least you got to see them, like,
And you know
doing
which ones to spin the block. Don't play on me, motherfucking goddamn alcoholic. Don't play on me. Come on now. You know the
If
one.
you broke, stay in your broke lane. I don't want you. Like, bro, I don't want it. But hold on, before I even get sidetracked, you asked me what I look for in a friendship.
Yes. Like, what you expect from your friends?
What do I expect from my friends? You don't have to agree with me, but I do want you to have your own mind. I guess it's kind of almost in the same as in my romantic relationships. I do want understanding because, like you, I am very understanding, and I don't tend to like judge harshly. I might disagree, but that's normal. Like we don't have to agree upon everything, but just be there for me. If I need you, like that's what you there for, no? Like I need you to be my support system because I'm not gonna have it all together all the time. And like growing up, even because I don't care, I was a strong friend, bro, and I was solid on my friends. I stood 10 toes down for my friends, even at times when they wasn't doing the same thing for me. I was like, you're my sis. I look at you as like you're closer to me than my blood sister would. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So why would I not have you in the way that I would want you to have me? You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of times I had to learn how to control that too. Like just because you love so much don't mean you're gonna get that back. And I don't love people in hopes that they return it back, but it does feel good to get it when you do get it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, why not return the favor? Like,
I
why
don't
not
know.
give love?
I give it.
I don't know.
Bro.
I live differently.
I'm a love a girl like the same way I love like even and probably that was too much, but
No, it's good.
with my romantic relationships, I would even include my friends because I know how it feels to be left out all the time.
Right.
I can honestly say I have not had a friend who just like, especially the close ones be hurting because they'll get a man and they just duck off and forget about you, and that it don't feel good. Like I don't like that. Like I just need, even if it's, I like to check up on people, like make sure they good because you never know what people going through for real. And like even these past few months I've been going through, bro. I've been going through so much, and it's just like sometimes you don't even got nobody to turn to because some things I don't like to share with my family. Some things I want to talk to somebody that's not, I don't have to see every single day or every single step that's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know I'm rambling, but
No, you good, girl.
I just want my friendships to be solid as I am at times. And sometimes we need to do an energy exchange where I can be like vulnerable for you or to you because like I can't be strong all the time, and that's it's a misconception because a lot of people be like, oh, well, she can handle it because I've had it.
Because they already know, like you do it every time.
I do it and I've been doing this since I was like a child for real. Like everybody used to always come to me, and I always used to have in my head like, you know, I know that I'm going through this stuff for a reason, and that my friends are going to have to come to me because I am that friend. And from a young age, I had that understanding. But as we got older, it's just like I can be soft too. I can chill back, and even if I can't talk to them, like that's why I journal so much. I had to find my outlet because nobody could they didn't go through that experience, so they couldn't help me. They didn't know what I was talking about. They didn't know what I was going through for real. So it was like I said earlier, don't go to a broke man for a rich man. But you know what I'm saying? You're trying to grow your bank account. You can't do that. What they gonna tell you?
Bullshit.
You know?
Some bullshit.
So, Lord.
Okay.
But even in that, even through the breakups and the hard times, you kind of come back to a point where you're like, dang, I'm probably not on their level. They can't come with me.
Right.
And that is a whole nother. Oh.
Everybody
Have you
can't
ever
come
had
with
to,
you.
like, where have you ever had to just like look at your friends and be like, dang, I love you, but we're not compatible no more. Like we're not on the same thing.
And a lot of mine just play out. Like it's always a situation that comes up to where we just know that we can't be together no more.
That's crazy.
Same with like my relationships too though. Like all my stuff be like that. Cause I always try to play my best part in a relationship. So whenever I see a lot of conflict come up, it's crazy. Like you just can't go with me because bro, I'm so understanding. I just can't make this up. Like people will just sit there and be like, "What the fuck?" Like I'm so understanding, and it's crazy. Like a lot of conflict come up, and I be so patient, peaceful, all that with you, and you still can't figure it out. Like you still just trying to cause problems, and you go into the delusion. Then yeah, it's time to go.
But you know the crazy part.
Oh wait.
No, cause like on the for real, like I know y'all probably don't know us for real, but we are
Right.
so understanding, and it's like
literally.
people they start evaluating once we're gone, cause a lot of times
Every time they want to spend the motherfucking block.
they want to spin the block because we was never the problem.
Then they want to be the friend because they know they can't treat us good, so they just want to be our friend forever. And it's the same shit.
It's just, bro. It's the same stuff every single time.